I feel bad. Go.
Teenage babysitters.
Country music.
Ew. Teenage babysitters? Why are you asking that? You know about my troubled past?
Music.
Okay, wait. I like teenage babysitters better than 90s music. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You want me to break out into Alanis Morissette right now? Dude, that's what I need to listen to, actually. Thank you for bringing that up. That's what I'm going to... Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I used to listen to that as a little kid and be like, hope that... What was the line where it's like, did you think about me? And I remember just being like, when you fuck her, he fucks you. Somebody got fucked. Somebody's getting fucked out there. Remember just getting off on the tiniest things like that as a little kid, just hearing that and being like, It's fucking... Just any fucking movie, just like Aladdin every time. Okay, 90s music. Oh, what did you say though? Teenage. I'm so tired. I'm so tired and sad. Teenage babysitter. I think my babysitter, I didn't have a babysitter, it was my sister, and she was a whore and a bitch. She would beat me, she would run my head into the dryer all the time. No, but I think it's funny when you like ask was that the light? That's great. Okay, like, I have really bad OCD, and I think it's funny when you're like a little kid and somebody's like, you should, fuck, I have said this on stage before. I won't say it. I'm realizing now I've said this, but I'll just say it, and that's fine, right? Okay, I just think it's funny when, you what? Oh, I'll take another suggestion, but this is just, I just think this is, I've said it like one time. I say everything. Okay. So that's why this is hard for me. I get on stage and I'm like, can you help me with my issues? No, but like, you know when you have OCD and you're like, somebody's like, will you babysit my kid? And you're like 15 and you're like, yeah, what if I like fuck your kid though? You know what I mean? Do you guys ever have that? I think about that all the time. Like, anytime somebody's like, hold my baby, I'm like, what if I spin the head off your baby right now? Who's gonna stop me from, who says I'm not that person? Not me, I don't know this bitch, you know what I mean?
Here, the UK is like, we're gonna kill your dog. I tried to get over here so many different ways, by plane, no, by boat, by goat, and all of them said no, until finally they were like, okay, here's what you have to do. We figured it out, that I had to rent a car, and then they're like, okay, you're gonna rent a car, it has a tiny steering wheel that you've never used, it's on the opposite side of the car, oh, and we drive on the opposite side of the road. And I was like, this is all safer than a dog? And they were like, you have a dog? And I was like, no! What is going on with dogs? What is the beef? And then we went to the tunnel, and then we get there, and the woman's like, you can't go on the tunnel until 3 p.m. Oh, no, that's not even that part of the story. We had to call a guy who was like a grifter in Queens, New York, who was like, I can get you was like, I can get you the certificate to get your dog on British Airways. So I fucking pay this dude $850, he gives it to me. British Airways is like, no, we only take it from one organization. I was like, what's the organization? And they were like, it's a secret, okay? Then I do all this research, find out the secret. It's ADI, by the way, if you guys want to write that down, okay? Then ADI is like a secret underground training service dog thing. I don't know what the fuck, it's non-profit, okay? Sounds like sucking cats or something, and very creepy, where they fuck dogs or something, or fight dogs, I don't know what it is, but it's not good. And so the ADI has to train it, so then we're like, okay, here's what we'll do, we'll rent a car, we put the dog in the car, we take the tunnel to Amsterdam, we get to the tunnel, and she's like,
I've just had such a hard time, they won't let my dog fly anywhere, I had to smuggle her like black tar heroin, it's crazy, dude, it's great. What do you know?
No, I'm just saying that sounds very French.
Is it French? Oh, black tar heroin? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I'll stop riffing on you guys. You don't take criticism well, and I understand that. Do you guys have high crime here?
I smother. I had to, what is the word I'm trying to smuggle her into Europe from the UK? No. Wait, what, Dublin? Europe. London? UK. So I had to smuggle her into UK on a ferry. And then, isn't that crazy?
smuggler on a boat. In a car on a boat. Crazy. Dog in a car on a boat. Illegal. It was like I was smuggling children to sex trafficking. I swear, that's how they were treating me. The fact that it was like a small little stupid Chihuahua being like, okay. It's crazy. But yeah, they almost didn't let me have the dog in the hotel here, and then I just leaned across the counter and I was like, I'm just gonna bring her in. They were like, we collected Clyde. That was crazy. You guys are very easily, I could fight you all. It's fun. What is that?
Besides sick fucking heists? Paris is bad? What kind of crime? Pickpocket. I like that you say that. That was the cutest thing I've ever heard. You might well have said Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket lives here? Pickpocket? Have you been pickpocketed? Have you? You haven't. Have you been a victim of crime here at all? Not at all. That's nice. What about rape? Is rape high here? It is like everywhere? How many women in here have been raped? Oh, sorry. Oh, so that's the line.
Here it's very intense. Zero sense of humor.
Wait, what's the third person you hooked up?
My friend Alexis is dating a comedian named Dylan in Canada. They're married. They've married 2 kids. What am I talking about?
And you introduced them.
She's my best friend in high school, and he was a comedian, and they met at a party of mine. So I'm saying it's part of it. I wasn't like fully. I did force it a little bit. She ended up sleeping with somebody else, and I was like, I think you and Dylan would be better together.
I think
Dylan
that
likes
counts.
You. Does count. They're married with 2 kids. They would not have met.
What is that?
I have a gift.
But how are you seeing these
Don't
things?
know, but I have.
I just hooked up my friend with another friend tonight. They're going on a date because I was like, I need to pay it forward.
Yes, you do.
But I'm worried. Doesn't it worry you? Aren't you worried? Like,
No, because what's the worst that'll happen?
somebody dies and you go, oops,
Well-
my friend died.
Well, that's what you're thinking of. Well, you need meds if that's where your head's going.
Aren't you
Someone
worried that you're going to
dies?
hook somebody up and it's going to be like a horrendously toxic thing? And you're like,
It's never happened. I
It's
had
never
another
happened.
friend that they didn't work out, but my friend and him dated for a few months and they got along really well. It was like they just didn't live in the same city. That worked out well. I don't know. I feel like I assess the situation first. You gotta assess it, and it's like there's too many.
I mean, he
similarities.
played this video. He was basically like, I'm not dating a fucking comic. Y'all are psycho. And then he played the video recording that you left, and it was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. It was like,
Look, I love
you were like,
singing
she's
a
really
voice
cool.
memo.
She's really hot. You don't have to do it. You could just be friends. I feel like even if you just met her and were friends, you'd be happy to be. Da-da-da. And then we met up, and I was like, I 100% know. I've literally have met you before.
Uh-huh.
But I was too scared of him because he's super hot.
And
And
he
I
said you
met
were
him.
hot.
It was like,
He said you were hot.
not
There you
back
go.
then when he met me. That's crazy.
No, he knew who you were.
Yeah.
I can't believe you saved the voice. I guess I'm sending voice memos because I'm sending crazy ones.
I love your voice memos.
They're always unhinged.
Have we talked about this on the
Yeah, it'd be great. I had it last night. I went out with some people after the show, and that same thing. I had like a little crush on this girl, and I was like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do work. And then I had a little crush, and then this fucking guy came in who was so, you would have loved this guy, like a tall German guy with dimples and a nice smile.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah,
German.
great hair.
I do love Germans.
And this girl that was kind of interested in me immediately was like, ooh, you know, umlaut.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. What is German like? Who's German?
A guy I used to date was German. They're just like,
Like, who's an
pretty
actor?
boys.
Like Francis Ellis.
No,
I
like-
guess he's a bit. He is hot, but he's like, yeah, he's kind of a bit German. I would say the guy in Heated Rivalry, even though he's not German, he does play a German.
Oh, like a World War II soldier?
Russian,
Michael Fassbender, I guess, has German vibes, even though he's not German.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes.
Blondes
Or the
get me.
Skarsgård guys.
Yeah,
a little
totally.
bit.
Yeah. Anyone?
Yeah, we
else?
both like
and
hairless.
and
hairless.
they're emotionless.
Yeah, that is my favorite.
Yeah.
I would never date an Italian.
Never, not in a million
Disgusting.
years. They all cheat. They're all
Jews?
Oh, Jews. Oh,
Italians for sure.
Yeah.
The
Italians for
problem
sure.
with Jewish people is the spatial awareness thing really bothers me. Like you guys don't have logic when it comes to actually like, like I remember one time my like cup holder fell off of my truck and I watched Ronan trying to put it back on and it obviously hooked into the window.
Wait, I have good spatial awareness.
You don't though.
Yes, I do.
What do you mean
I'm a
spatial
tinkerer.
aware-
I'm a fantastic tinkerer.
You don't like when people touch you?
No.
No. She doesn't
Spatial-
like when guys are incompetent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Physically
me
incompetent.
neither. Yeah.
I mean, my best friend, producer, hi Harry. He's Jewish and he's a builder and can build anything. He's very
Yeah.
good at it. But a lot of
Sorry, keep on.
is that you?
That was you? I
Yes.
thought that
How
was
are
the
you doing
dog.
that? Oh, okay. But a lot of Jewish people I find are so in their heads.
If she was doing that while we were talking about whether or not we went on a date, I would have killed myself.
yeah.
Sorry,
It would've been
sorry.
rough. She didn't. She just hung
You're
herself.
gonna think
at
You
about
the
it a lot
have to.
tonight.
Sorry,
I'm
the
not.
rule.
Zero. I will think about the zero.
You will a little bit.
No, I will
The
think about the
rule
zero.
Okay, great.
of thumb is
This
you
is a
have
great pillow.
if it's gonna be a date, you have to state that. Hey, do you want to go on a date?
I've
I've had to
You have
ask men. I've been like, "Is this a date? I need to know whether or not to shave my vagina."
Yeah.
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 We can't just go in. I've definitely had comics be like, "Come to a movie with me," and I'm like,